You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. It's a Monday. Hope everybody had a great weekend. We're back for 5 more days of Carolina and Company Live.
That's right. A Monday after the holidays. Woohoo! It's been busy in here, but we've got a great show lined up for you for your new year. There it is right there. Cecil, why don't you do it today?
Let's do the Hollywood Minute comes up. Then you got the video of the day where you learn something.
That's right. And then your favorite celebrity might have a birthday today. You just got to keep watching. Of course, the Know-It-All department is in that as well. Talk about today's guest. Go for it.
All right. We've got some of the Theater of the Republic over in Conway. They've got a great show coming up. We're going to tell you about that. Plus, Toys for Tots, what all they did this year and if they came out on top or if they needed more. We'll tell you more about that.
That's right. Talk about the Family Justice Center. They are raising money, of course, for domestic violence. Fred's here is going to talk a little bit about that campaign. And guess what? Girl Scout cookies this year. Cookies in hand. They're right over there, and I can hardly wait. All that and more coming up right after your Hollywood Minute.
This is the last time I'm hosting these awards, so I don't care anymore. I'm joking. I never did.
Some of Golden Globe's host Ricky Gervais's other jokes had to be bleeped out. The same went for Joaquin Phoenix's speech after he won Best Actor in a Drama for Joker.
There is no greater feeling than when someone tells me that I've made their day better with my show.
No bleeping needed as Ellen DeGeneres and Tom Hanks received special awards just because they're Ellen DeGeneres and Tom Hanks. 2 TV trophies apiece went to the comedy Fleabag, the drama Succession, and the limited series Chernobyl. Bong Joon-ho, Best Foreign Language Film winner for Parasite, urged audiences through a translator to see more foreign films.
Once you overcome the 1-inch tall barrier of subtitles, you will be introduced to so many more amazing films.
Renee Zellweger won Best Actress in a Motion Picture Drama for Judy. Top acting prizes on the musical or comedy side went to Awkwafina for The Farewell and Taron Egerton for Rocketman. Longtime collaborators Elton John and Bernie Taupin got a standing ovation and their first ever award together for their new song from Rocketman. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood won a trio of trophies: Best Motion Picture Musical or Comedy, Best Screenplay for Quentin Tarantino, and Best Supporting Actor for Brad Pitt. And Sam Mendes won Best Director and Best Motion Picture Drama for 1917, about the horrors and the waste of war.
I fervently hope it never ever happens again.
In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Are you tired of going to the store and buying shirts that just don't fit? Well, I want to introduce you to a new way of getting a perfect fitted shirt. First, we take 3 measurements and type them into the stamp app, which gives us one of 99 try-on shirts that we have in stock. Once we've found your perfect fit, we then pick a fabric that you like from hundreds of choices. Next, we pick the collar, cuffs, and button color. Finally, we order your shirt. Then, 2 weeks later, you're wearing a great fitting shirt, all for a price starting less than a name brand button down. Come visit us at the Haberdashery.
All right. Get this, a Utah man claims he has a 20-year-old McDonald's hamburger. David Whipple says he bought the burger at a McDonald's on July 7th, 1999. He even has the receipt. He says he initially purchased the burger for a presentation he made about enzymes and deterioration, but the burger ended up in the pocket of a coat. Oh, God. It was forgotten about for years.
Did he not dry clean the coat? All right, Whipple decided to check it on the burger this week, check in on it, and he found it much the same. Whipple isn't the only person who claimed to have a McDonald's burger that lasted at least 2 decades. In 2015, 2 Australian men displayed a burger they claimed to have purchased from McDonald's in 1995. How can it stay in a coat for 2 years? I don't reckon he ever dresses up.
20 years.
20, no.
20 years.
Yeah, but he said he left it in his coat.
But you know what, like, but hold on a second.
Yeah.
Do you realize what that does to your body? That's the bigger
I'm not
picture.
doing it. Hey, I got a special shout out today. Listen to this. I saw this on Facebook and it really excited me now. I want to do a special shout out to May Emery, a third grader that goes to St. Andrews. She loves animals and heard the Grand Strand Humane Society needed help. So what did she do? She had a gift card and used it to buy blankets and towels for the Humane Society. And guess what? She wants to be a veterinarian. May,
That's cool.
Special shout out to you, young lady.
That's awesome. Very, very good. All right, get this. We are looking to put together again a very special show in February. It's going to be doing special recipes. We've done this before. They could be family recipes. It could be someone that's made something up of their own. If you're interested in being on that special cooking show, send us an email. That's Cecil's email right there. You can mess with his inbox. chandler@WPDE.com. Any secret family recipes, but make sure you know you're on camera.
That's right.
You got to be able to talk.
We're going to have the
cook.
recipe, and you're going to make it and bring it to us, and we're going to share it with everybody.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, let's find out a little bit about today. Today is, of course, Monday, January 6th, and this is National Divorce Day.
Okay.
I'm not getting another one. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh. It's also, thank goodness it's Monday, which I don't think anyone says after a holiday break, but okay.
All right, let's go back to 1955. Excuse me. Rowan Atkinson, 65. He's in the James Bond film Never Say Never Again, a comedian considered one of the 50 funniest actors in British comedy. And he has a degree in electrical engineering.
All right, 1970, Julie Chen, she is 50 years old, TV personality and host of Big Brother, was on The Talk and also anchored the early show on CBS.
And back in 1973, I think it was, and I was doing the murder things down here in South Carolina, she was the young reporter that just started.
Really?
Julie Chen. Yep.
That's pretty cool.
1982, Eddie Redmayne, 38 years old. He's an actor, portrayed Stephen Hawkins in The Theory of Everything. Earned him a Best Actor Academy Award. And he was in college with Prince William, so I bet you they did some partying.
All right, 1952, the Peanuts debuted in Sunday papers across the United States.
And in 1963, Wild Kingdom premiered on TV. All right, know-it-all department. I know everybody's ready for it. Listen now. If you pour cold water into a person's ear, their eyes will move in the direction of the opposite ear. If you pour warm water into their ear, their eyes will move toward their ear. This is used now to test for brain damage and is called caloric stimulation. So you got to try that. Pour it in your ear, see if it's cold, hot water, and see which way your eyes go. It checks on your brain to see if it's working right. Mine, not working right. That's it from the Know-It-All department.
That's probably something a medical professional needs to do. Let's make that disclaimer. We'll be back.
I'm going to do it today.
Your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Kevin Jacobs.
A bright start to the week as many of you get back into the swing of things after the holidays, starting off your school week with sunny skies, temperatures chilly this morning, but certainly mild for this afternoon, and will come in a little bit warmer for your Tuesday. And we'll look at the better part of your school and work week. It's going to be mainly dry. We'll have an isolated shower by Tuesday and then dry once again for Wednesday and Thursday. Small chances for rain will come back Friday with better chances over the weekend, but it's not going to be a total washout for those outdoor weekend plans. You will still have some dry time out there. So the rain will interfere with some of those plans, but I doubt you'll have to cancel them altogether. For your Monday, 58 to about 60 for daytime highs today. Some areas may come in about 62, but most should stop in the upper 50s to low 60s. For tomorrow, the same, low to mid 60s across the area. It may be breezy at times for your Tuesday. Also consider the small rain chances for your Tuesday. Not until the afternoon, so you may have a few isolated showers out there by Tuesday afternoon, especially between 2 and 6 p.m. Here's what to expect looking ahead. This is our next weather maker. A storm system will come in Friday, not Wednesday, Thursday, but Friday we'll look at isolated rain chances. Saturday, better chances for a few showers out there. Saturday night into Sunday morning, higher chances for those showers and more widespread rainfall early Sunday. and then we'll look at drier weather by Sunday afternoon. But for now, the better part of your week likely dry, and those temperatures will fluctuate. A little bit warmer Tuesday, and then a little cooler for Wednesday, Thursday. But notice a big time warm up Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Highs about 15 to 20 degrees above normal.
All right, it is Girl Scout cookie time again. I'm going to be talking about a little bit something new. No pre-sales. Guess what? Cookies in hand, and they're right over there. I can hardly wait. I'm so excited.
Let me think. Things have changed a little bit this year.
Yes.
They've changed a lot. You used to have to put in your orders, or you could find them coming out of a store somewhere for sale.
Sure.
All right, we've got Diane and Aggie with us now. So start off first. Diane, we're going to talk about how this has changed. Now, what is the difference?
Well, we're thrilled. Starting next Saturday, January 11th, our Girl Scouts are going to have cookies in hand. So that means they're going to be going to your door fronts with a little red wagon full of cookies. Instead of taking orders and you kind of looking at what's going on, you can pick and choose and buy them right then and there. The following weekend, January 18th, we will be in front of storefronts. So we're going to have several weeks where the girls will be in front of storefronts too. But the bottom line is you don't have to wait for your cookies anymore.
That is great. Now, y'all are celebrating 100 and how many years? 8, 9? What is
Girl
it now?
Scouts started in 1912.
Okay.
So
107.
107
Well,
years.
it'll be 108 this year.
Well, 108 this year.
Yeah.
All right. Now, when working with this type program, you know, a change like this, it really wakes people up, though, because they get them right now.
Right.
Yes.
So it will be exciting because instead of the girls having to go back and the parents, it should be easier for the parents as well to collect money. They will be able to take their credit cards. Some troops will even take Venmo, Cash Apps. We are technology savvy and we're ready.
Any way to get the cookies into people's hands.
Right.
And you guys are making it seamless right now. I mean, that's awesome. You know, a lot of people say, hey, do you want cookies? Yeah, we'll come back or I'll do it later. Well, hey, you can have them right now today for dessert.
All right. Oh, we got something here.
Yes.
A special, brand new.
It's a brand new cookie this year called the Lemon Up. So we're really excited about it. They're really great. They even have inspirational messaging. Things like I am bold, I am strong, I'm a leader, I'm an innovator. So you can pick whatever cookie suits your personality.
Lemon Up. I like that.
Give us name some of the brands y'all got this year.
Well, we've got our Thin Mints, we've got our Samoas, we've got our Trefoils, our Do-si-dos, our Tagalongs. All our favorites are back, and we have that new Lemon Up cookie.
I like that. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, listen up. When the kids knock on your door selling these, they will have them with them. So
that's right.
Get your money out, okay? Ladies, thank you so much. I'm going to have to try that. Don't tell my wife.
Leaving them with you.
You're on live TV. Deborah, you hear that? Thank you so much. We'll be back.
All right, welcome back. Toys for Tots did a lot for kids this year. A lot of them got stuff that they would not have gotten if it hadn't been for Toys for Tots. But they needed more than what they got this year. They had so many requests.
Really?
Yes.
So there's still a need for stuff. Brian, let's talk.
Well, there's always a need. The one thing, our community is growing, and one of the issues we had this year was Thanksgiving falling so close to December.
Yes.
And that shortens the holiday season for us. But also, I mean, a lot more people are shopping on Amazon. I do it myself, so we're not in the stores as often. And a few of the groups that have helped us in the past elected to go other directions, which is great because there's other things to do than help
kids in need everywhere.
All over the place. And a lot of that fell in our lap this year, a little different than in the past. But we still got to help over 16,000 kids this year in the county. So
wow,
we take pride in that, definitely.
16,000 kids.
So roughly, how short were you this year? You had to divide it, make it a little shorter, but kids got their toys.
And so in one specific category, we had plenty of toys.
Yeah.
But if you were under 3 years old, there was not much. If you were over, basically, if you were over 6, we ran out so fast. I mean, like I said, the county's growing. You know, every day we're one of the fastest growing areas in the country.
Sure.
Yeah.
And we still have the same amount of toys coming in overall. But when you're growing that fast, it's harder to help more kids.
Hard to keep up
with the same numbers.
So now, you know, Toys for Tots and Christmas time is not the only time that you guys do stuff and help. Talk a little bit about through the year and prepping for the holidays. This
year, we're going to help the Myrtle Beach Marathon. We volunteer for that, and they help us out quite a bit. We got a few programs this summer. We're going to do Christmas in July type programs. We got a new car show we're going to do with our Pelican Stadium in October. So we're trying to get bigger events to get people to come in to help alleviate some of the issues we do have. Okay. And this community is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yes, there are some amazing people here, and they need to be recognized for what they do for the program as a whole and the kids who they never even see. I mean, I love living here, to be honest.
So,
and next year, you just got to start a little earlier. We've got to start a little earlier, pushing for it more to get what we need.
Oh, by far, by far. Our goal is to raise 20% more toys locally than we did this year.
Okay.
And that's a big jump, but we need to do it.
All right, so let's
thank you, buddy.
Start a lot earlier. But hey, overall, incredible job. Absolutely incredible job.
Well, don't thank me, thank those who gave.
That's right.
That's right. Thanks, Brian. All right, coming up, Theater Republic. You want to know what's going on there? Tim will be here next. Stay with us.
All right, talking about the Theater of the Republic right over there in Conway. If you've not been to a show over there,
hey,
please
you gotta
do
see
yourself a favor. It's a treat for sure.
Let me tell you, the arts are alive over there.
right.
All right, Tim's with us now. Y'all got a thing coming up called, it's a comedy, Boing Boing.
Boing Boing, yes.
All right, what's that?
It's about a bachelor who decided he had a way to get a different girlfriend, so he moved to Paris, got his own flat, and started dating airline stewardess from different airlines. And everything was going well, except he had a good friend come to visit and stay for a little bit, which put the little mess up in people coming and going. And then with the new airplanes, this was back in the 60s, so when the new Boeing, the time got smaller and smaller, so the whole thing, it's just a comedy of mishaps, coming in one door, out the other door, and just, just a fun little funny evening.
So comedy.
Comedy, pure comedy.
How many people you got in?
There's 5 people in it.
Okay.
5 people in the cast. And then we're very excited also in February, just in time for Valentine's Day, Kay and George Hearn, I don't know if you know them, they'll be doing the love letters. Kay is Supreme Court Chief Justice of South Carolina, and George Hearn is an attorney. They'll be doing a show called Love Letters, and it's 2 nights only for Valentine's Day, so we're excited about that.
That's cool.
That's pretty neat. Now, Tim, where do you come up with all the ideas of what are you going to do?
Well, we get a lot of magazines, we get a lot of researches, there's a lot of companies that tell you all what's going on and what's happening, and it's basically just trying to figure out your audience base, what they like. Sometimes we hit it, sometimes we miss it, but it's just like life and just like every job. It's a job, but theater is tough.
All right, now, do you have like season tickets and everything now?
Yes,
they can do
our
that?
season tickets won't start until April, and I hope we'll be back on before then to promote our new seasons.
Yeah,
and
stuff like that.
Things
right?
like that. Yeah.
Well, tell me a little bit about, when you have something, how long does it normally take? How long do you rehearse, or just depends on what it is?
If you are in one of our shows, you might as well set aside 9 weeks of your life.
Okay.
Wow.
And that is for the performance and the rehearsals. Now, that's not every night of the week. Of
course.
That is, usually we rehearse 5 nights a week. If you have the lead role, you're probably there 5 nights a week. If you have an ensemble role, you're not there as long. But it depends on if it's a dancing show or if it's an acting show or a musical. It just depends on what the genre is.
And you have to memorize your lines because they don't have cue cards.
That is
you
the
would be
hardest
thing in the world.
Trouble, buddy.
As you get older, I'm telling you, you just can't remember them, and you get sidetracked. When you go on stage, you're supposed to be really focused, but I can go on stage and I can see someone sneeze, and I'll go like that, forget where I'm at.
There it is.
All right, Boing Boing. When's it start? Tell us quickly.
It opens on Thursday and runs Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the following Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Awesome.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Happy New Year.
All right, we'll be right back.
Okay, for the past 2 years, the Family Justice Center is raising money for a domestic violence shelter in Horry County.
Right.
And right now, if you didn't know, Horry County is #2 in domestic violence, and South Carolina is #1.
Ugh.
Brad's here to talk about it.
That gives me goosebumps.
Yeah.
Every time I hear that statistic, it's absolutely horrible. So talk, the shelter in Horry County, have you raised the money for it? Are you still working on it?
We're still working on it, and this year we have planned a one-day country music festival in North Myrtle Beach.
Cool.
And we have elected officials. We have business people. The North Myrtle Beach Women's Club, the Myrtle Beach Women's Club, and literally from one end of Horry County to the other. And the goal is to raise about $600,000.
Wow, that's great.
$220 in sponsorship money.
Okay.
As what will be, the packets will be coming out. We'll have a website pretty soon. You can buy the tickets. You can make a donation, and it's going to be wrapped around a 3-day event in North Myrtle Beach.
Cool. So one day will be the country music.
Yeah.
Right.
Day.
Right. Exactly.
Got it.
And the one day for the country music is for the domestic violence shelter.
Tell me a little bit about, tell us about, for viewers who don't know, Family Justice Center, what you guys do to help those victims of domestic violence.
Well, everything from A to Z. It's getting people out of the women and children out of the situation. It's 100% of all the services are free. It's getting them into the shelter, obviously if there's room, if not, into a hotel for 3 days and trying to figure out a plan. Counseling. If something were to happen where they can't pay a light bill, and once they're in their own apartment, there's a victims assistance fund, and that pays for it. It's the goal is to just break the cycle. And
so you're continuously helping them. If they come for help, y'all help them. That's the way
they're
it
helped
should be.
for years after they're out of the situation.
Thanks, Fred. We appreciate
All right,
it.
very good. I can't wait to hear about the Country Music Day.
Yeah, we're going to hear more about that, I'm sure. All right, we got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Boy, what a great day for a show on Monday. Hope you have a great day. And be back tomorrow, okay?
That's right. We'll be back tomorrow.
We'll be back.
I think.
All that new stuff we're going to tell you about everything that's happening in the area. Don't forget, I tell them all the time.
That's right.
Tell one person just moved to the area to watch this show. They'll learn everything about what's going on.
Hey, and if guess what? If that one person has a family recipe they want to share with us, we're doing a family recipe show, special recipes. Get in touch with us here. Shoot him an email, call me, whatever you want to do. We'd love to have you on.
Put together a special show in February. Have a great day, everybody.
See you guys later.